This is some fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, you know? I mean, like, I cannot live stream horizontally. This shit pissed me off so much. I'd be like, ¿qué pasó, chiquita? ¿Por qué no saludas a la gente? ¿Qué es lo que te pasa, mi amor? ¿Ah? ¿Por qué andas tan inquieta? ¿Mm? Yeah, she's brand new over here. She was rescued from, in the Bronx. Somebody helped me um, actually rescue her. I don't know who's gonna be doing more rescuing. You know, maybe she's gonna rescue me more. you know, but she don't know this. But she don't want to be outside right now. It's freezing. So we are a few hours away from the winter alignment, you know, for the solstice. And I decided to come to this channel because that's what it is about. You gotta use guerrilla tactics. You gotta be here and there, because if you want to say what you want to say, this is the land of the free and home of the brave, right? Right. My ass. That's not what it is, but people keep fooling themselves, which some people say might not last a long time. This dilution. I don't know. I mean, I see so many people just speaking out of their ass, basically. They got no idea. Most of these phony ass astrologers, they're using Greek and Roman, cosmology. I mean, I don't think they had cosmology. I think they was just like copycats. The more I see, I don't think they didn't, but I'm trying to say they didn't contribute anything, of course, because they cannot contribute. Dr. John Henry Clark reminds us civilization is about civility. There cannot be civilization without peace. So the peoples who gave us the people who gave us the original people who gave us civilization, there's no freaking way they was fighting or at war or whatever they say that it was constant. As far as I know, that shit started in the 8th century. I mean, like, significant invasions, and that's when they decided to end, get a truce for a while, which was the worst idea they could have done. But I guess at that time they didn't have any other way. They married, some of the invaders. I mean, just to, I guess, they thought they was going to become stronger. I don't know. But anyway, that's tangential. So here we are, and I see very little to none, fanfare. I don't see any people. I mean, like, at least not in where my tiny little scope I got in social media. So it's sad, how we really don't know how to use winter solstice. I mean, obviously, the crackers, they know uh, some of the spells, which, I mean, like I say, I don't believe the Library of Alexandria burned down, what was burned down. I think they got it. They got everything, and these past 700 years been hell because they got our identity, everybody's identity, you know. And, right now they see, this new energy. They have to, they have to change completely their, the war tactics. Obviously, this faith thing they pushed um, for many, many years, it's not, it's not working. This shit ain't working, no more. They had 2,000 years. They had 2,000 years, whatever they say, pandering or whatever, faith, believe, believe, and faith, and that's the greatest shit ever. Faith. And that is such a load of crap, you know? That is such a load of crap. I mean, like, what the hell is that? The more I look, the more I like, it's garbage. Faith is garbage. Knowledge, without me being, or becoming, anything. I just think it's total garbage. Sorry that I don't I don't give a fuck. I mean, I have like about, I don't know. Let's say conservative, let's say about 50. No, it's not 50 dresses. But this fucking crackery, it just really don't, it just don't make me do anything like that. I mean, like, if anything, I hope all those makeup factories, they they go out of business. But I still see a lot of bitches, wearing layers and layers of makeup, and putting the mask on. It's like you look at the mask and it's like, what the fuck is this? I mean, like, for real. I mean, like, that's how fake you are. That, I don't know. That was an interesting phase. I hope it also go away. You know, this new cycle that we begin. Cycle of life. The 4 seasons. Well, that's what we know. 4 seasons. There's probably more than 4 seasons, but we're not able to see nuances no more. We have not been able for a while to see the nuances, to see all the signs of our ancestors constantly, I think, like, our ancestors, they really don't know what else to do at this point. I mean, I know I'm just, but, oh, I think I can find this. So, I like my drum. I like to have my drum close even when I don't even know. So I'm gonna put some salt behind the tablet. And to tell the truth, I'm still infuriating. It's still infuriating that I cannot broadcast horizontally in the land of the free. I can't, you know? Like, we gotta do everything the crackers say. We gotta do everything the way the crackers say. We gotta do, I'm tired of that shit. How come people, they don't get tired of being told what to do? You know? Shit, I mean, like, we are not more stupid just because God is great. But of course, they would love to see us back again, like in the 70s. You know, that's why the 70s is my favorite decade, and it's the worst decade ever. But just the fact that we didn't know shit, in the 70s. We see like every freaking television show. It was so everybody was so happy and whatnot, and every problem was solved, you know. And that's it. Then you end every episode, ended up every movie, ended up okay, right? So we are like I still haven't looked any tutorials. I looked at one tutorial. That was it. On learning how to play drum. Don't ask me about the name. I forgot it again. I didn't forget my cat's name. Right. Well, we just had a naming ceremony, like, it was not like a ceremony, like that. But um, Matsil, Matsil is her name, and it means something like a miraculous thing. Oh, you like the Shungite? See, speaking of nuances, how everybody else can see the nuances but us. A lot of times, I see them interested in things for apparently no reason. Don't be shy. You like it? Yeah, this is my new acquisition. It was for my ex, but I think it's too bulky. It's Tiger's Eye, and basically help you unite heavens and earth. I mean, of course, it got a lot of more properties and stuff, but I like to listen. I mean, at least try to listen to the stones um, before I know what they do. That's how I got my obsidian necklace. I just loved it, and then I found out it's some great protection. Some great protection, I actually had it redesigned, and it came out gorgeous. This gentleman is a very good artist, and he make earrings. I don't have one of his earrings right now, but he make earrings with even like pistachio shells. He paint like It's and then you put this lacquer. Sometimes you put like lacquer, and I like it because it's like so like shiny. I don't know. I like lacquer stuff, and I've been looking like like a red patent leather. I mean like imitation, but you know what I mean. A handbag. They put the red. Come on, they put a red like it's. I want red. I want red, shiny red, and I don't know. That's like it's been kind of like I got red bags. I just got a couple of red bags, the cheap ones. So, but like I say, I really don't have anything. I just wanted to sit here and just say whatever I want if I want. By the time I found the damn tablet because the phone I got at Costco, the battery just you know um, it's not very good. Maybe I should try to do this too, and maybe I will get some. I hate this shit. It always take me to the damn homepage. I don't want to be the homepage. Why can't we go to Twitter and go to the damn page that we like? Why can't we set our Twitter account to go straight to our homepage if we want to? I don't want to, but they want you to get hooked. They always take you to the homepage, to see the tweets, to get hooked in a drama, you know. Oh, I'm already on this account. Okay. Happy New Year. I think they already had their solstice in Africa already. Alright, let me put. Let me see if it will allow me to go. Oh gosh. Oh, that was my ritual for winter solstice. I mean, I guess mainly that was all my ritual for the winter solstice. I reset to factory settings. Isn't that what it said? Why are you saying that? It said, of course, I say I want to live stream. Okay, continue. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. I mean, that was weird, like just take me to the damn thing. Of course, it's like, well, I guess they think I'm new here. And to tell the truth, we're all new here. Go live together with whom? Everybody got their guard up. Everybody got more. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. They got like more. They got more protections than shit. Oh, except when they're having sex. That's when okay, no protection. That's something, and that is something. That's what I take from this year, this whole cycle. I'm taking that with me. Of course, I cannot broadcast um, horizontally on Twitter. We gotta do what the damn crackers want us to do, or else. Or else. I had bought these. I found these. I had bought them at, one of the stores for like 50 cents. And now the cats, they just crushed them. I like, I don't know. I just liked them. Well, I like the price, 50 cents. That's a nice kitchen rag. I ain't supposed to have a horse. Let's see if it's gonna stay or not gonna stay. It seems like it's okay. And this one. So, yeah, what did I say that I take about this? Well, yeah, I mean, how people they became so scared of everything. People are terrified of everything because, well, they see there's witch hunts, hounds, the hounds, the crackery. Um, they see that, that's how, oh, is that the sugar guy again? Sorry that I'm stereotyping. Yeah, always the Twitter is like, this is why I like to come to this secret channel. It's not secret, it's just that I stopped uploading content so people they just forget about it. And yeah. Now I got three channels, so I'm soon probably gonna do the fourth and fifth and just abandon them and then you come back, because then you start getting these notifications. It's like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, you know. That's I'm sorry. That's why I hated it when I had 20,000 subscribers. Mm. The moment that I hit 10,000 subscribers, which, I mean, it's hard to know because they control even that. They control even that. A lot of times, I notice that's when you're marked, they mark you. It's when it plateau. It just plateaued 20,000 subscribers for, you know, I guess for I would say for no reason. It just plateaued and it was like, because I hear people. It's like, I'm not getting any more subscribers for months. You're plateau. And then those channels is like, they they get stolen by YouTube. I mean, it's theft. It is theft. No matter what they said, it's like, oh, your laws and regulations and whatever, blah blah blah. And it just they're always trying to put them together. Let me try to put them together. I think that will work a little better. So, but I mean, it's theft. It is theft. I mean, I can understand, one or two, three videos, 10 videos, but to steal, tens of thousands of videos. But anyway, yeah, that's something that I noticed, when it started the social media, how people they just became scared. It just became scared because, anything can be incriminating in social media. So a lot of people they just like they don't engage with people. They don't know. They don't. They don't do anything. And which I mean, people actually predicted with social media that we was gonna be brought together. Well, they didn't predict it. It was like, you know, I'm sorry to change the topic, but I was watching this Colombian astrologer, and for some, I mean, I was looking, I did a search, and I unfollow him months ago, and I'm like, it worked for the damn government. I mean, that they get astrology get grants. There's a budget for astrology, and it's a huge budget. So all these raccoons, they they are auditioning. Everybody's auditioning in social media. That's another thing that is killing social media. This auditioning. Everybody's auditioning then in hopes that you know some big shot or some corporation is gonna hire them to do social media for them, or to be like, it's insane. How many people are. And then again, I gotta take it to myself, because how come since I was born I can never find like-minded people. I mean, it got better recently. I can say it got better. And I actually read that that I was it last year or this year, something like that, that I had supposedly ended some karma. So I was like, maybe that's what it is, because now I'm finding a little bit more people, more like-minded people. Of course, I don't think people they find exactly nobody's gonna agree with anybody on everything, of course, but at least like my family, you know right wing and Catholic, and I just that's what I left them. I left and I was like, when I was when I was young, actually, I used to think, I was a cosmic joke. Um, because really, my family never supported me on anything. Anything. I'm not talking about, shit that's out there to them or anything. No. So, goodbye. I'm like, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did. Now I'm 55. You know, it's been what? It's been 30 years. Almost 30 years since I left them. But of course, you gotta be very strong to be on your own for 30 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 30 years since, like, don't know, 1989. 1989. Yeah, I'm here more than 30 years in the United States. The United States. At least we're all united. We're all idiots. We're all slaves. Economic slaves. Oh, gotta buy this, gotta buy that, gotta buy that. One of the great things that happened to me was to encounter Dr. Sebi lectures. I think that for me was like lifesaver. That shit was lifesaver. And it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, like, you know, forget about fasting. Forget about fasting. I mean, like, I had some toast, this morning. I just felt like toast. And it was stupid because it got triggered by scarcity. That's one of my biggest triggers. It's like I was doing great, not to be like, but I was doing great. I mean, my first year, that because hey, I started listening to the first Dr. Sebi lecture, um I don't know, like 10 years ago. And it was not only like until like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when I finally like decided, okay, yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to, live like that. I said I refuse to live like that because I mean, a common sense. Common sense. How you gonna eat 3 times a day, for real? I mean, it's like we see the toxicity of the toxicity. Well, toxicity to a stone, a monolith. One drop of water, one drop of water. Now imagine, look at this. This is COVID weight. This is fucking COVID weight. Shit, they lock you up, to can you imagine how much money they're making, all these food processors? I mean, all these corporations, they sell food, quote unquote, and now it's like, now they're saying, oh, you gotta eat 5 times a day, small meals. So when this is gonna get a break? This is my question. When is this shit gonna get a break? I'm 55 and I already, you know, I get bloated. I get like, it's not like when I was young. Wear and tear of the gut. So, I started, just thinking about it, yeah. Once every 24 hours, it's all right, to have a regular meal, unless you're an athlete, or, just, and, I have tea, and this is moringa tea. It's got like 10 times more vitamin C than an orange. Oh, but the oranges, they come from Florida. All that crackery, and we are supporting it. We are supporting it. We are okay with it. So just by, like they say, those who control the calendar control the world. They got their holidays. Everybody, like, buy this, buy that, for the 25th. I mean, like, well, we do it on the 24th. We do it on the 24th. And look at that, they have their Black Friday. They got their, all this shit. It's all economic. The Gregorian calendar is an economic calendar. And buy and buy, 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 buy. And like about 10 years ago, no, 15 years ago. No. Well, yeah. The stove broke. The stove broke. So, you know, the super say, don't use these 2 burners. There's a leak, of course. So 2 burners was, you know, closed. And then, when was it, like around 4 years ago? Uh, yeah, they came. They got the the fire department to come in here and shut it down. It was very dramatic. First, it came Con Ed, and 5 minutes later, they come the fire department, and they put like the tag. This shit is closed for good. And then I got my building because I live in a co-op. Oh, you gotta get a stove like right away, like whatever. Give me the money. Give me the money, bitch. Give me the money. I mean, I get it. I get it. And then, I had to actually, get a lawyer for them to stop harassing me. Just how easily they get away with it. And I don't want them no more. I don't want them. They treat us like fucking thugs in my fucking building. Metro management. If you go to a building and they got metro management, good luck. Good luck with that building because they tell you what to do. Now they posted a sign. You must immediately wash your hands as soon as you get to your apartment or the laundry room. It's like, who the fuck are you? I mean, am I 12? I mean, like, Whites don't even respect their own constitution. This is the constitution that they made, that they impose on us. And they don't respect it. And they don't respect it. They go like, oh, you're like, wow, it's the law. It's the law. What law? Because the Constitution said something totally different. So what the hell are you talking about? So, and they wipe their ass with the damn Constitution when it's convenient for them. So, I still said, this Constitution is obsolete. We need a Constitution of the people, a political Constitution, a popular Constitution, not just for corporations. The Constitution that we got right now, it's for corporations. It's to protect their own corporations. That's because that's the way they operate now. That's the way they operate. They go now into they hide behind the corporations. But people, they still don't put two and two together. It's just beyond. So I'm glad the stove is over there. Like, I use it as a table basically. I got one burner, and that's all I know. You go to like PC Richards and you buy one, and they give you a 2-year service plan. Something happened to it, they replace it. No, I think it's 1 year or 2 year. I forgot. No, 1 year. I forgot. So there's really not much need. I make popcorn there, which is not the greatest. Can you stop? Stop. It's like, what is it that they want to destroy the sofas? And that's not right, because you're training her. She left. He was gonna surprise her. She left. He jumped from the side of it. I feel frustrated because it's like, it is. It's not like it is. It is about, like, we know this is a very important date, so to speak. We know there are extremely important alignments happening. But all that talk about alignments stopped like a year ago. If you listen to... You want water? Sorry. I forgot to... Didn't I fill it up again, the water? Sorry. Here's your water. Not you. You wanna eat more? Yeah, I only feed him. I try to feed him only at night. And if I can, I try to make him skip one day without food. But we're all locked up, so it's not that easy. And I'm just hoping that they're getting along pretty well. The new one, the girl and the boy. Well, the male cat already. He's 2.5 years, and his area is like me. I just lose my train of thought easily. That's the thing. That is the thing, but that's happened for a reason. That happens sometimes for a reason, that sometimes, not every time. Yeah, it's completely gone. Completely gone. There. But oh yes, now I remember. So we all know, we all can agree, this is a very special date, winter solstice. Whites, they believe they built Stonehenge, and right now they are like crowded over there with their freaking mask, I guess, or not, because have you seen all the protests still, going on? People are like, they call them like hoax protesters or something like that. They're huge protests, except in the United States. I mean, like in Europe. I'm talking about Europe. The crackers in Europe. They're like, well, I don't know. I disconnected from American news. I disconnected from that. I don't really. I mean, just I already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to do Operation Fast and Furious 2.0. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what they want to put the demon rats. They want to put the demon rats, to finish the job in Mexico and Latin America. Well, they already got 8 military bases in Colombia and Panama, and it's like they got the whole world occupied militarily, basically. We don't even know exactly how many Obama put in Africa, in the African continent. But I think everybody know this, but for me, it's kind of like, for me, it's more recent that I actually starting to believe it about the transaction with China, just like economic transaction. How you sell a whole freaking country? I mean, we are not really a country; we're a corporation. But okay, for sake of this conversation, how you sell the whole country? I mean, it's just really crazy. I mean, like, I I thought it was like, well, that's too easy. That was too easy. They're right into the sunset. They just sell it to some other country, and it's like a slow transition. Until we all have to learn Mandarin, and we all have to write Mandarin little by little, I guess. I don't know, because they don't want to. That's kind of like the fucked up thing, that they don't want. They know they can lose a lot of money, and we can easily become into this kind of like, I say war, but I think that word really don't apply anymore to this day and age. I think we need to come out with another word for war, because they use other shit. They're using right now. I mean, like right now we are at war. We are at war for real, and I mean, like, but it's not like the wars that they used to be. But we've been at war, and we need another word. Um, so it is sinking in, and like, there's so much shit that is like started coming to the mind. Started coming to the mind, like, I was telling this friend of mine in Texas, I tell him, I remember this article in the New York Times because I was still reading, you know, United Slaves media about complaining how bitterly complaining about how all these stores are catering to the Chinese. And true, I remember walking on Madison Avenue and I see red, red, red in July, in April, in in November, in October, red, red, red clothes, tiny little clothes, tiny little clothes, and it's like for the Chinese. So that what it tell me that it's like transaction was already like on, and they pushed this orange piece of shit at the last minute. People forgot that even there was like the news that he cried and he freaked out. Like it's like he said like, you know, this is not what I signed up for. I was this is it was a reality show, and you're like, what the fuck is this? I just want my money. Give me my money. Bitch better give me my money, and I'm out of here. I was supposed to be just, it's a lot of shit is making sense now, and just like unbelievable. You know, why we had a mulatto president? Because that was the scapegoat. He was supposed to be the scapegoat, and he's still the scapegoat. He's still the scapegoat. Like in Mexico, shit, most of these people, that politicians, whatever, the ones that go to jail are the black ones, not the Creoles, not these mestizos, whatever, from the family. Most of the ones that become scapegoats, they're black Mexicans. So I'm like, this is crazy, and for what? We had 4 years with this orange piece of shit, and it was a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity to rock the boat, and to tell you the truth, I don't even know what happened because I say I disconnected. I'm like, I'm allergic to bullshit. That's one of my things. I'm fucking allergic to bullshit. So, do you mind? I'm like, might as well because I really feel very frustrated. It's like part of me kind of like remember what the winter solstice is, and then a lot of us become like that. We started feeling like that. We know like our culture. We know like you can walk in Tulum. You can walk in Chichen Itza, Teotihuacan, all these amazing archaeological sites, and just like shit, you see the writings and it's like, damn, I cannot read them. I know it's like, it's the frustration. That's how evil the damn crackers are. They took our language and it's just crazy. But I'm hoping with this new age of Aquarius, well, it's not yet officially because Pluto is still haven't done the whole round. So it's not over until the fat ladies sing. I guess that's what the people say. But we know already with the retrogrades, with the eclipse, you know, I didn't really even know the effects of an eclipse, last for days, sometimes weeks and months. I mean, I take it with a grain of salt because, I mean, everything is corrupted. Everything is corrupted. That's something that we always have to. This is really weird and it's spooking me out. That while I'm talking over here, I just did some fucking alignment. Well, I don't know. I'm just freaked out because of I wasn't even really looking, and the horse came out perfectly aligned. I know. I'm like, I look at tiny little bullshit like that. What's going on, sweetheart? You want him to play with you? You want him to play with you? He don't want to play with you. He's been an asshole. You remember when you was her age? You know how you tortured David? That you wanted to play? You see? He's pretending that he's not hearing me. ¿Qué pasó, sweetheart? Well, what happened? Yeah, that's... So you see, it's like, what the hell is this? I'm just freaked out, how straight this... Sorry. How symmetrically, and now since Ocelote came to sit down, I said, oh, let me put him over there. So, and shit, I got this salt. Making freaking commercials for the crackers. I got freaking salt and a mess. Of course, I shouldn't even show you this mess I got. What the hell? I haven't even smoked. I haven't even smoked. I mean, like, it's like, you see like a lot of these tarot readers. They're reading from the back of the card. They have these kind of like settings and shit like to make it look legit. I don't know, it's nothing, but I just like this horse. How the damn horse came out like that? So straight. I'm just trying not. I just put it there so the phone don't slide as much. Yeah, that's TMI. I forget this shit. It's so damn TMI. This is why I like horizontally. I said it's like, oh, that's perfect because the K's have like, the grooves. And I thought horizontally, how it would be like. You notice how everybody like is broadcasting just from their head up? Like everybody's so ashamed because they're really fat. So you see like, and that kind of drive me nuts. Like, why could you, that's why they're talking, that's why they call us talking heads. Because there's so many people that they just like broadcasting from here up. You see a damn head and you see that they have a whole freaking wall. It's like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Maybe I should, yeah, I don't know. Because this thing, you think you're getting, to me, like right now, my angle, I see you're being broadcasted through here. And when you look at the video, you see it's being broadcasted even to the floor. How can this freaking camera, they see like, this is how I get so distracted. These little things. And, I just thought that after this, I'm gonna go take a bath. I'm gonna go take a nice bath. That's what I'm gonna do. And a cleansing with copal. That's what I'm gonna do this New Year's Eve. And then I'm going to sleep because I don't think I'm gonna be waiting until 4 a.m. for winter solstice. I mean, it's kind of like silly too. You know why? You know, especially when I think it's more like marketing because the effects it lasts for, like I told you, when it's an eclipse, the effects last a long, long time. What's going on? Well, sit down over here. He wants to be with him, and he don't want to be with him, with her. Why are you being such an asshole? Go sit with her over there on the other sofa. You got your sofa. What are you doing? Like she was stretching one leg. Get up here. She don't let me touch her yet. I was like, I wish we was all like that, you know. And she stick to her own. She only want to be with Ocelote. She cannot be in heat. Come on. In December, when you heard that, but she is provoking him all the time. She put her ass on his face all the time. She like, she's only like 6 months old. What the hell is going on? Now they're having a staring contest now. Come on, just sit over here. Come on. Why don't you go with her? Yeah, he is like, I see him sometimes. He just sit there and staring, like saying, "What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? You want to see some porn?" Told ya. I can't even believe she's so close to me. I cannot even believe it. Yeah, Twitter don't deserve shit. Yeah, I get a little jealous of her. Well, at least somebody's happy in this apartment. Well, I'm happy. I am happy, believe it or not. I mean, as happy as a single woman can be, you know. Quack, 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 quack. I mean, I'm not fronting. I'm not gonna be like those bitches like, oh, I'm 55 and I'm alone and I feel great. Hell no. I mean, you know, I do my best. You know, that's it. I feel okay, you know. And this is why I wanted to bring a female cat. I wanted to balance the energies more. You know, Tlapaltic is a male, the canary, and he's a male. So now we are two females, right, sweetie? You are gorgeous. She got eyeliner. She got you know. Don't be shy. Don't mind the camera. And she got a penguin on her back. You see that white spot over there? It looked like a penguin. Or like a bird. It looked like a bird. Qué bonita está. You see? That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. And we all get like that. We don't believe that we are animals, but we are animals too. She got quiet. Ocelote is like, I'm not a simp, right? Ocelote is not a simp. Oh, you're so beautiful. And she got a triangle on her forehead, you know, standing up. Triangle, of course. Okay, he don't want to go with her. She thinks she was hoping to go to the bedroom. Why don't you go to the bedroom? Sometimes they take off. They say, oh, this bitch is here. I go to the bedroom and they come over here. And are ready. And they only know each other for like 3 months. And they're already like, they have this, their own language, of course, the whole thing. And it's something that we don't do. We don't stick to our own. We'd always like, yeah, because we was programmed. All that television. She still insists. I think she's a Cancer. So, she is a female all the way. All the way. Cancer. And what else she might have? She might have Virgo, right, baby? She's prissy as fuck. Oh, you should see how she leave the cat litter. She rearranged the cat litter. She's like, um, and she's always sleeping next to him, watching him sleep. She's a true female, right? You're too much, right? Too much of. Yes, she put me to shame. So, anyway, she says like, don't get too fresh, bitch. And she left. Oh, thank you for the like. Somebody gave it a like. Thank you. On Twitter, on YouTube, somebody gave a like on YouTube. How you found this? This is beyond me. I guess people I guess they got a notification. Yeah, I noticed that YouTube is a little bit desperate because they've been demonetizing a lot of their videos. YouTube is a bitch. YouTube is a corporation's bitch. YouTube don't have a mind of its own. You don't have like cannot say, hey, I like this. It's my platform. It's like whatever. Oh no. As soon as they get like, oh, I might lose this firm of advertising, I might lose this money, they kick it to the curb and they like, no matter what, no matter what. Unless you have like, 2-3 million subscribers, and they always they go like the profit. Okay, you can say whatever fuck you want. They will just like demonetize one video. Ocelote, why don't you go with her to the bedroom? Huh? Well, I should not get involved with their business. I try to. Every time I catch myself, it's like I'm not a cat. I'm like, so leave them alone. I leave them alone. I don't be meddling with business. Yeah, she's not in heat. She's just, I don't know. She's just young. She's just very young. I can imagine her. It's like being in the street right now. Just like, can you imagine? Because I felt bad that she was here and not in the wild, because she's wild as fuck, you know. She found a way to get in the cage and eat my canary. And she's like, she's smart, she's a natural killer. Um, and I felt like, oh, I should have left her there. I should have left her there, and I don't know. Then a friend told me about, she found this cat. It was like so, you know, dehydrated and whatever. That's what the doctor said. And she said, it's like, oh, I got so happy because he started eating, or she started, I don't know, I think it was a female cat too. She started eating and she ate and then she died. I'm sorry that I laughed, but it's just like the way, like, and she was like, wow. She was sad in remembering that, because she hoped that it was still time to save the cat. Save the cat. Like we all, for the most part, we come here and, I think a lot of times we say, okay, no, 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 that's too much, and then we go back, and then we wait another 100 years. See, like, is it safer? Is it better for me to come back? Because that's what they're saying in Africa. Spirits don't want to come back. They say spirits is like, you come over here, you stay here, what, 40, 50 years, you don't do shit, you know. So a lot of people they just don't want to come back, especially the good ones, the good leaders. I'm glad Dr. Umar Johnson is here. I'm just so glad that he came back, and let's hope this time this history won't repeat. It's karma that African Americans got. It's just like, damn, it's just beyond. It's beyond me. I'm like, oh no, no, no. And as I, started reading the history of the Africans in the past 400 years, and just like, wow, it just cannot catch a break. Now they're making a movie. We're making two movies about Mr. Fred Hampton, and it's just like, wow, just to think it's like another great leader was not able to protect. People that say, oh, we don't need leaders, whatever. Well, if you cannot even protect one, how you gonna protect a whole? I mean, like us as Mexicans, I mean, at least we have to protect our president, just one. He's doing amazing things for the whole world, not just for us. You know, it's giving so much hope. Just like Haiti. At the beginning of the 19th century, Haiti proved the whole world, the French ain't shit. We beat them up. And everybody was like, oh, so you mean that they're not what they say they are? So we owe a lot to Haiti, to the people of Haiti. We have a great debt because they told us they are not what they say. Well, at the moment of fighting, they are not. I mean, and you can see that. What happened with when they kill the general Soleimani in Iraq. You know what happened? We didn't respond. We didn't respond because we ain't shit. We know that'll be another Vietnam. With our tail between our legs and shit. Just that's what it is. But people are still like, oh no, they got it. And then in the 20th century, it was us. It was us who told you, they ain't shit. It was the first successful revolution of the 20th century, the Mexican Revolution. And of course, nobody gave us credit. But from there on, the Russians, they go like, okay, let's try this again. Let's try, very successful revolution. Sometimes it only take one victory for us to know how powerful we are. I'm talking to the wall. Hi, wall. That is, grant me some clarity, precious herb. It is very depressing at times, but I don't know. I got like something inside of me believe that the people's gonna win soon. There's gonna be a victory. There's gonna be another huge victory like the one in Bolivia, you know. You know, they couldn't do shit in Bolivia because the people organized. Now he left. I'm sorry. I threw the smoke at him. I'm like, now she's not following him. You know, I broke down the other day because I remember what my mom used to say. You know, the girls are more difficult, and for some reason that stuck in my head. And especially because I see her, you know, it's like I don't mind that she's difficult at all. You know, I love her. It's not difficult, you know, but I can see how people can say, you know, girls are more complicated, difficult, hard. You know, a lot of bitches they're like praying for a boy. I mean, to each his own, you know, but I mean, it's like it's about the balance. It's about the balance, you know. I mean, if you already have like, I see some, you know, and a friend of mine told me, you know, if you already have like too many girls, I think that's what the way it is. Of course, you have to concentrate when you're having, you know, copulating, when you're breathing, and but you gotta get on top. And she said, I told that to my sister and to my cousin, and sure enough, they had a boy. Check the facts. I think it's a Mexican science, you know, if you want to call it like that. I think it's Mexican science. So I mean, like, it's worth trying. It's worth trying. I know. It's like celebrities. They have 5 girls. It's like, what the hell? Do they even really try to balance the energies in their house? You know. Oh, I just remember Ocelote ate a roach today. I'm like, I don't know where it came from. I think it came from the drain. I have to close the drain in the kitchen sink. Why are they coming from there? They wasn't coming in the bathroom too. Damn little teeny little roaches coming from the freaking. I don't know if it's my neighbors or, well, I don't call it New York City for nothing. You know, there's no freaking toilets. People are pooping everywhere. You walk down over here my street, somebody pooped right next to the train. Like it's still there like for months. Are you serious? It's like I said, we're going back to the 70s. Hopefully not, because the 70s was the worst decade of resistance. There was no resistance throughout the whole 70s. Did you know that? I was like thinking like somebody said that I think it was Dr. Omar said that. There was really no resistance in the 70s. What happened, Ocelote? What are you doing there? That's where he got the roach. He ate it. I went to get the, la chancla to kill it. And by the time he was like, cluck, cluck, I was like, oh no. Wow. Maybe I should tell you the story about the bird. I didn't finish telling you. So he gave me the bird, because, I guess he felt like sorry for me that my canary got eaten. He said, like, I saw the birds in the cage. and they looked a little restless, and I was like, what are, like, that was, she said that was commissioned, somebody commissioned, ordered those. I said, you can have one, take it. Oh, they get along fine. I was like, no, 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 no. I don't feel as bad because I kind of like was able to see that it was like some karmic stuff for him, for the bird. And he kind of surrendered, but he kept pooping in his water. He kept pooping in his water, so he grabbed like a whole thing out of his stomach over here. Oh God, it was like, what the hell? David died in May. My fish died. They was only with me for like not even 6 months. They died. From what? I did everything they told me in the freaking fish store. And who else died? Well, him died. I think he said it's like, I think he was pooping. I mean, why would you poop in your own water? I made sure that the purchase, whatever, there was not a line. He was like doing it on purpose. That poor thing. I hope he don't have to go back in a cage his next lifetime. But anyway, maybe I should cut this thing off and go get my bath before I go to sleep. And then do some cleansing. A little cleansing because the windows are closed. Yeah, it's gonna be like, it's not really a cleansing. Yeah, from now until we have a hot day. I don't know. What are the odds we have another hot day? I can open the windows. It's still, that can help. That can help. But I mean, I feel good energy here. I feel good energy here. I'm like, I would never know if David's cancer was directed towards me. I thank him. I kind of feel him sometimes around. I feel David, and I don't know. I want him to be very happy. I want him to be very happy. I think he was very happy with me. Almost 14 years since he was a little baby. Yeah, it's like I have his picture in the refrigerator, on the refrigerator. His language in the refrigerator. No, it's on the refrigerator door. When he was a little baby, he's staring there by himself, like next to a fish tank that I had, and they died too. I guess I don't know what happened. That was like 15 years ago. It was 15 years ago exactly. So I guess that's it. I mean, don't believe this is like like what they say. Oh, you got to do it at midnight, or you got to do it like in this case at 4 in the morning. It is. There's a whole window of opportunity to welcome this new year. It's like 360 something days, right? From the winter solstice to the, I guess, what is the other one? Spring equinox. Yeah, there's 6 months. Yeah, 6 months in the equinox, and then the whole year is the other solstice. Summer solstice, winter solstice. So I don't even know. It is sad, and like, and it's crazy how a lot of these people they pontificate, and they don't know. They don't know that we are getting closer. Yes, we're getting closer to finding, more information. That it is like the way I see it. I think I see the prodigal son. I see the prodigal son had amnesia, whatever it's called, magnesia. He didn't remember who he was until somebody recognized him and told him, it's like, is that you? Is that you? Your father is the king of such and such. And it was like, I mean, first of all, what do you say? What do you say if my father is the king, and whatever, or wherever? What do you say? You say, like, first, I imagine at first you go like, and then over time, you keep thinking about it. You keep thinking about it, and then boom, then you start having um, flashes, or somehow we are somewhat able to like access the Akasha records. I saw something go by. No, I didn't see it, but I just felt it, like where Ocelote is at. That's another thing. We don't even know when these portals are on for real. And, and it's crazy also for me to see with this new channel. Well, not this one, the other one. The other two ones. They are the newer ones. It's see the algorithm behaving the same thing. This morning I got suggested from the channel. It's called in search of Uhuru. And I mean, it used to be about the African continent. I don't know what it is about that right now, like because of this, you know, unnameable. But his name is Amir. No, Dynast Amir or Dynast Amir. I'm not sure how you like pronounce it. So yeah, I got suggested about voodoo. And I kind of like remember with every channel, boom, I get suggestions like, obviously it's not like confidential information between accounts. If they see that certain account is being used from the same gadgets, then they start like the algorithm automatically, it just like it's calibrated or whatever to be like, oh, the ones that they come from the same gadgets all the time, whatever. I kind of like imagine, so they are number 370. So, 370, that means like, oh, we're gonna be like suggesting all this, and there's gonna be like, you're gonna be suggesting from number 203, from number 8, from number 6, whatever, and automatically you get that, just like I got the same videos suggested to me. And that was like, you know, well, the first time I saw his channel, I don't know how many years ago was that. But I feel like it's a little weird to see how they do that. How is it that the algorithm, I mean, it's a machine, I guess. I guess the machines are predictable. Oh, and now I remember. I wanted to say this story about how the ancestors always trying to warn us. And that's another thing that it's um, you know frustrating, because it's like, what are they trying to tell us? Like I told you, this year 2020, David fell in sick, started losing a lot of weight, and he ended up dying in May. And from there, what was it? The canary. Which in the other part of that equation, it will be the seller, right? But I don't get, you know, maybe it's just I'm biased. I mean, influenced by bias. I didn't feel it, but I should, right? Basically, I got two birds from him, right? The first one got eaten, very dramatic, and the other one grew up this thing, you know, and ended up dying within, was that 24 hours? 20 or 36, I don't know. What is that? What is that? We're supposed to be knowing this. We're supposed to be like, oh, this, and that. We don't know. I got out of my house sometimes, and I hear this bird, or another bird, whatever, like 3 or 4 times, making that sound, making that sound. It's like, damn, like 3 times for real, 4 times, and and I don't know how to. I don't speak that language. And that's not where we're spending our money, our time, our effort, to sending children to schools where they can, you know, master the animal kingdom. Or if not the animal kingdom, I mean, like, at least the birds. And not like that gay guy in Central Park who was looking for dick, and he said he was bird watching. That was funny. Bird watching. Yeah, they don't just watch. I heard. I don't know. I mean, so what that mean? All these deaths within months. You know, we don't know. So this is the story I wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you that they assassinated an ex-governor in Mexico. And then, like 2 days later, there was a video leaked of him talking about an experience of another dead. You know, I don't even know what sign he is. So he said, "Oh, I came out of my office to take a call, and over there, the weather is so great. So it's like you get out of your office and it's already like just the sun and everything. There's trees and everything." So he said, I was gonna take this call, and I was on the phone. I look up and I see a bat. Saw a bat. So, and he was laughing as he was telling this story. Yeah, and he was there 2 days, and then he died right outside his office. A week later, his execution style in the men's room. Of course, another one of those. In the men's room. What the hell was doing in the men's room? Why you go to the men's room with no security guards? He had like 5 or 6 security guards. Because he's bored of all of them already. I heard. I guess nowadays one have to say allegedly. I just wanted to tell you, this is how like sometimes ancestors, they just really, really, really trying. Watch out. Watch out. I was just reminded today, how this is about cardinal signs. Of course, you gotta remember, the winter solstice. So, it's cardinal signs. So yeah, we are kind of like prone to accidents or some shit. So extra careful. Yeah, these past 6 months have been like, because of the retrograde too. The retrogrades, shit. I think now there's only 2 planets retrograde. Only 2. There used to be like 10 planets retrograde at the same time. And now there's only 2. Oh God. Oh. This lockdown is driving me crazy, I guess. I've been locked up since Thursday. What's today's day? Sunday, right? Sunday, fun day. Somewhere. No, I'm alright. I'm alright. It's just this weather. I mean, that's why they say the coward die 1,000 deaths. It's not even winter, and I'm already like catastrophizing, I guess that's what they call it. And dialectic behavioral therapy. Well, now I'm getting lazy. So I better go. I mean, what should I do? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I did ask the herb to give me clarity. Anyway, good night. So, which one first? You. And then you. Why this thing keep... This is so weird. Oh yeah, I gotta record it. I smell gas. I gotta go take a look. Okay, this one is a little bit more interesting. Oh, here's it's a tiny little X.